Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since our last upload, but we're going to try to be uploading videos every week. So today we're going to talk about a topic that is very much misunderstood. There's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of wrong ideas about this. So we're going to cover what we know on the subject. Of course, we're going to be including information from canon as well as legends. We will make sure to specify which one is which. So why did the Force choose Shmi Skywalker to be Anakin's mother? Well, first of all, we need to understand why and how Anakin was created. Now, I've seen a lot of videos and read a lot of information, and one of the biggest misconceptions people have is that Plagueis and Darth Sidious actually went to Tatooine and they tried to create either Anakin or tried to create something using the Force or by manipulating the midichlorians to be able to create something evil that they could use to help the Sith. Now, this is not true. In the Plagueis book, which is Legends, we understand that Plagueis had a lab, and here he was experimenting with the midichlorians. He was trying to create life. He was trying to find the secret to immortality. We know that he did not want to transfer his essence into anybody else. He simply wanted to prolong his life. He wanted to live forever in the same body that he had. So he never went to Tatooine to experiment on anybody. And of course, he never chose Shmi Skywalker to be the mother of this new life he wanted to create. But we do know that, at least in Legends, he wanted to create something that would help the Sith. He wanted to create life for himself so that he could live forever and he could continue to grow strong and stronger in the Force and on the dark side of the Force. Now, we know that the Force works in mysterious ways, but just to touch on that briefly, we know that the Force tries to keep a balance between the light and the dark. And so when the Force detected that Plagueis was trying to create something diabolical, something evil, the Force fired back. It refused to cooperate with Plagueis. And of course, this resulted in the creation of Anakin. So then we know that Plagueis never created Anakin. In fact, it was the Force that created Anakin. Now, as to why Anakin was born on Tatooine, we're not sure. We don't have exact confirmation or exact information that tells us why. But we can assume the answer to that question by looking at a few points that make sense. Now, Tatooine was in the Outer Rim. In Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon Jinn said that if Anakin had been born in the Republic, they would have spotted him when he was very young. This implies that because Anakin was born and raised on a planet far, far away, he was not spotted through the Force. So we see here that the Force was not trying to help the Jedi necessarily. It was simply creating something that would fight back. But now the question remains, why did the Force choose Shmi Skywalker to be his mother? Well, again, we have no confirmation, but it seems reasonable once again to assume that she was a good and caring person. On Tatooine, there were a lot of bad people, slavers, criminals, as well as slaves, and people who could barely take care of themselves. It seems reasonable that when choosing someone to be the mother of such an important character, the Force would choose someone who could take care of him and would raise him with good morals. And as we saw in the movie, Qui-Gon Jinn mentioned that nothing happens by accident, and that it was the will of the Force for them to find Anakin in such a way. So then again, we can conclude that the Force was fighting back the evil efforts of Plagueis to take over the galaxy. The Force wasn't necessarily trying to support the Jedi, but it was trying to create something that would bring balance. So that meant not supporting the Jedi, and at the same time not supporting the Sith. Now, in a different video, we're going to cover exactly what it means for the Force to create a balance between the dark and the light. If you guys enjoy these videos and would like to know more about a particular subject, or perhaps you have a question about something, feel free to leave a comment down below. We'll do the proper research and we'll make a video on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.